What's up, everybody? I'm Getty. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended on Scorched Earth. Now, I have a problem. For some reason, I have lost my Facilis As you can see, I only have 9-volt with me right now, and Survivor. And for some reason, it's just gone. I honestly do not know where it's been. I looked through my fridge, I looked through all of my storage stuff. It's gone. So that means I'm going to have to tame another Facilis, but that does not mean that I'm going to force you to watch me. So, what we're going to do is, we are back at the crack. Now, the reason we're back here is because we need a bee. Now, I have learned something. I was going about this the wrong way. Now, the bees aren't in beehives. They are actually, they're actually just out in the open. The queen bee is out by herself, spawning little bees. So, we have got our ghillie suit this time. We have bug repellent in the jerboa. And so we just have to look and see if we can find bees. Like I said, it'll just be the queen bee. Maybe we'll hear her, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll see her. So we're just going to spend some time looking through this area. As far as I know, unless something fall... Ooh. I think it was like an oil bug or something. Unless something falls down in here, this is a fairly safe area. It's the artifact cave area still, so... We'll get that load zone when we go by it, but... I'm going to be wary of any bugs that I hear. You're a jug bug. I don't need you. And from what I've seen, people seem to find them on the lower areas, like not going up the ramps. They just circle around this area until, kind of run into it. Hopefully, we'll be able to have that kind of luck. Now, I was also told, there's something in the wall, that they can be like up against the wall, like if they spawned it up high and they're just like running into the wall. So we have to keep our eyes open. Okay, that's the cave we're running into there. You can hear the sound change. I have to get away from it so it'll quit that. What do we got over here? Looks like a rafter has fallen in. Yeah, keep it safe. But yeah, we gotta keep our ears open and listen for a bee. And I'm gonna kill all these little bugs that I find because I also don't want them tricking me. Like that. I think this is the another entrance here. Yeah, this is the bigger entrance. I don't see a bee yet. Now I don't know what the load zone situation is other than the loading in the cave. So I don't know if like running all the way to the end and coming back helps with things loading in, or I just don't know. We need kibble, especially if I'm going to tame another Facilis, because I don't want to sit there and wait on it to feed again. Plus, I mean, the honey is the last thing we need before we can make the best kibble, which you can go about making the different grades of kibble. There's more raptors. But if you can make the best, then might as well just use it. The highest level kibble will work for all of its lower levels too. So, tough little raptor. So that is the plan, at least for now. There's a lot of things I want to do, but B is on the list, really high on the list. And I don't know if it actually shares a spawn with anything else. Good job, bug. Just kind of looking in the grass. We don't want to rush. We made quite a bit of laps last time and we didn't see anything, but we were looking mostly for the beehive, which, okay, that's the exit there. Turn around and go back. I'm just listening. Don't hear anything. I mean, I might cut out quite a bit of this until we find one, because there's really no reason to keep you around for me just circling things. We are going to go up top this time. Let's see if we see one. Whoop. It kind of sounded like one. You'll hear it like spitting out. That's a bee. It's in the wall. That is a bee. Yep. There they come. They're after me. Okay, the little ones are after me, which is fine. We don't have bug spray, but she is in the wall. Okay, they have a short lifespan. Okay, so we found a bee. I'm gonna take one of these and one of these. Some bug repellent and a soup. So they shouldn't mess with us. She's in the wall. Man, bees dismount you unless you're on a bear. Which we're not on a bear. And I have no way of getting her out of that wall. There's just no way to get her out, huh? Well, we're going to use raw prime. That should be what it takes to tame her. She's stuck in the ground there. How do we get her out? She's just gonna be mad. Yeah. I don't like Athala being here. Just understandable. We'll move the Athala back. So see, they have a small time limit, and the bees just die. And if you tame her, all of the bees they become friendly. So she is there. Near the top, too. And she'll keep spitting bees out. Now, they are going to damage our suit if we're not careful, and most of our stuff is primitive. Oh, she's just right there. Right there. Is this a ghost situation? Like... Alright, I don't recommend this. We're going to try and like save it to see if it'll force save. But we're going to attempt to ghost in there. Now, it might throw us out. I don't know. But I don't know of any way to get her out of there. So, if you're doing this, the two commands are ghost and walk. So ghost lets us go in. Let me guess, she spawned right there, didn't she? Yep, there she is. Now we've got her, so she is following us now. And she's stuck there. So we're going to cryopod her. Attempt to cryopod her. Let's do that. Okay, now we'll come out. Alright. That's why we couldn't find them. They were stuck under the map. And all you have to do to turn off ghost is walk. There. Alright, so we have a bee. Right here, a beehive. Now, that's pretty much all it takes. They're relatively easy to get. It's just finding her. And I knew she had to be here somewhere. And of course, like everything else with Ark, it's buggy. So, that's water, so it's going to rain. Yeah, pretty easy. So we'll put this here. You can have this meat back. Now, one thing about beehives is if you use a beehive, I ordered this at the base just in case we lose it. You know what? We could actually do it here. Like if you use a beehive, well, I hope this don't crash. All right, you can access it. There's nothing in there. Now, if you demolish it, you should get your bee back like that. And you just pick her back up. Okay, and you can keep her. Just don't let her starve. She's like anything else. Just don't let her starve. I know originally you could cryopod them. For some reason, I can't cryopod her. I don't know if that's necessarily because of the situation we're in, where like she was stuck under the ground. But I don't want to chance losing her. None of this stuff seems important, so we'll just cryopod you. And we could look around for another one, but I don't see a reason to. Having just one beehive is going to make enough honey passively as long as it has rare flowers. So, seems to be that if you're like me and you have trouble finding bees, look at the walls. Like, listen. Don't listen for the buzz. Listen for her laying bees, like her spitting out little bees, because they'll die quickly. But if you listen for it, you can find them. So, like I said, I don't recommend cheating, but I don't see that as cheating. If the creature's in the wall and you cannot get it out, I don't see that as cheating. That was just you getting arced. So, but yeah, there's the bee. I wish I would have thought about that the last time we came looking. It was to check for the walls, because that, just kind of makes sense. That's where they would be if Ark messed up. Because like anything else, especially with it being around a cave zone, most of the time in caves, creatures spawn in the walls. It's just how it is, because the way it loads. And of course, it being around that cave zone, I'll take that and these, and I don't need any of that. That just seems to be something I should have thought of. I've also noticed since the last little patch update we got, the one that fixed the Oasisaur and the Thyla and all that stuff, those updates, the loot quality has gone down. Now, I don't know if that's just my settings or if it's just Ark in general. It seems that they have lowered all of the loot quality. Even the little... Now, I get better drops from these drops that fall from the sky. I get better ones from those than the ones that are out in the desert. Some people call them desert drops, some call them deep desert drops. Just the ones that are in the desert, they have set spawn points, and they seem not to be so good. With some Megatherium saddle, some shotgun shells, I'll take all that. Even the building supplies. I actually went and broke down all of the metal building supplies I had, along with smelting all the metal that I had. So we've got a decent chunk right now. And I've been debating, and I'll let everybody else kind of chime in if they have an opinion about it, I'm thinking about making an industrial forge. Just for the sheer fact of having the ability to smelt large quantities of metal at once. That would be nice. And every time I come back, there's stuff in my base. It's alright. Nothing's on you. Now the beehive, I'm gonna put it in the greenhouse. You don't have to. They can be outside. I don't even know if you can put them on foundations. You used to not really be able to. But I'm gonna put it, I don't want it to clip in the wall. So I'm gonna place it close to the refrigerator, I think. This should be good. Yeah, that'll be fine. Now, to activate it, I don't recommend doing this unless you have bug spray, because once the bees start buzzing, they will sting you and it will hurt. But take your rare flowers, throw them in the beehive, boom. And then that's it. It will passively drip honey. You can see honey right there. It will start collecting honey as it works. And that's all it takes. Just let it be. And so, there's that. Okay. Oh, a sandstorm. Man, I thought it was rain. Well, that's on me. That was completely my fault. I like how in the greenhouse it was nice and quiet, though. We're going to drop off all of the extra stuff. Those two. And then I moved the bookshelf, as you can see. So I have a door to go in and out here. Just makes it faster getting in and out this direction. I'm going to throw... Yeah, boom. I'm going to throw this jerky in there. Now we have 15 grenades. And I'm going to go tame a Facilosuchus. Going out in Sandstorm is a terrible idea, so we'll have to wait for that to pass, and then we'll go out. I wish I could just find mine, but unless I dropped it off in the inventory of a creature that I don't look in regularly, which, as you can see, I'm poor for fertilizer. Unless I did, then I will never know. I mean, look at all that. Doing so well. I knew. Look, he's slot capped on fertilizer. Look at all that. Slot capped has nothing to do with your weight either, which I'm just gonna pump weight. And all these, they're full, basically. I mean, I took some carrots out a while ago, so. But yeah, everything else is doing fine. I can put, let's see, the bug repellent with soup. I did bring some extra food. Yeah, none of the rest of that matters. I hate how it's dusty in here too. Put that in there. Now I've got narcotics in here. I've got raw prime. The question is, do we go ahead and make... Yeah, we'll wind up making the better kibble before we go. Which is going to be this one. This is the best kibble you can make. It'll take Lazarus chowder, giant bee honey, and miho berries. Now, as far as like berry getters, I don't think we actually have a berry getter. I really don't. Yeah, we don't have... Well, we got the Yankee. The Yankee is a berry getter, so we'll probably carry him around to pick up some berries. Egg-wise, we have these leftover dragon eggs we haven't raised. At least lower ones for sure. Now we've got a 130 fire, which it's not bad. It's really not bad. These 110 wyverns, we'll get rid of them. We'll probably use all of them because we might as well. So we can make what is that? 4 pieces of the good kibble. That might be enough. And whatever the kibble doesn't cover, we'll go ahead and use prime on. We need Lazarus chowder, which should be fairly simple. Lazarus chowder takes cooked meat, miho, potatoes, and corn. Cooked meat could be an issue because we've been turning most of it into jerky. Yes. I'll just take some out. I mean, we don't have to have all this jerky. That's kind of the thing. Stars go. I mean, look at that. Whatever we don't, whatever we don't have, whatever we don't use, we'll just throw away. So this, miho berries. Go get mihos before I pick stuff. I could grow mihos. Oh, Anki is put up. Like I said, this is where you keep them all, and that's so delicious. It's not there. Knock is. Who we are going to use? Oh, man, I need to get some turrets. People are crowding my base. Knock. Quit pushing me. This is my base. Go away. Oh my goodness. Level 10. You know what? I'm tired of this. This is my base. This is my home. I don't care if you're parental boosted. Too many of you. Where's the other one? Parasaur too, huh? All of you, get out of here. It's my base. I didn't build it for y'all to push me around. Quit attacking my base. You little... Anybody else? Huh? Rest of you? No? Alright. My goodness. Some peace and quiet around here. Thunderstorm, huh? Cool. Galley, get out of here. I had no problems with meat now. There. My goodness. Whew. Well, now we'll try to get some meat berries. I mean, he's not going to get a weight reduction on it. So, that'll suck. Go ahead and just do some weight then. Alright, take your time, by all means. Go through your animation. Good, good. Alright. There we go. We just mow some grass like a weed. Galley's dead. Man, did I kill that Galley? Oh, look at the baby Joey. Nice. We only need mihos, so we'll just grab mihos and then drop the rest. There's gonna be a bunch of bags just around my base now. We don't really need a lot because, like I said, we can't make a handful. That should be more than enough. Oh, look, I'll take them too. Those are good for Jaboas. Yeah. No. Put you away. I mean, I could probably leave Knock Knock out here with Bam Bam. I'm kind of afraid, like, my cryopods might despawn. Not who I wanted. I want and just carry him back up here, just in case. Because like I said, I don't want to lose. Would you get out of here? I don't want to kill you. Level 55. Mind your way. Thank you. Would you get out of here? Look, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf here. Not kill everything. There. Alright. Plus, the more empty cryopods we got, the better off we'll be. So now I need corn and potatoes, huh? So, potatoes, corn. We've got more crops than we will ever need. I am fairly certain of that. And we'll just do crops. Of course, all these mayhoes, it doesn't matter. They'll spoil in there. That's perfectly fine. And then we'll throw these eggs in there. Maybe not that 130. Yeah, just in case. So we'll make 3. Alright, we'll go ahead and put this in there. Now we need to turn this on. I've got auto craft off because it'll make paint and everything else while it's at it. We'll go ahead. We can make 19 of those. What do they do for us? Natural constitution. Consume it to slow your rate of oxygen while underwater and gain extra health regeneration. So that's not terrible. I mean, we can make a couple of them. That won't be bad. Just to have some on hand. What else do I need for this? The honey. So yeah, we'll be waiting on the beehive. Ow. See there? Bees got me. See how it says bees? I don't know what that actually does to you. It just says bees. So yeah, they're in there though. Originally I thought you had to have them like outside for them to work, but if the bees are attacking me, then it's working. So we're making our chowder, and that all that leaves us needing is the honey. So yeah, we'll wait for that. I have plenty of chowder though, and I'll probably put stuff in the refrigerator to wait on the honey. Then we can just go do something else while we wait, because you know, might as well. No sense in staring at the pot and waiting on the water to boil. 5 solutions is what we need to do, but again, we'll put these seeds in here. These seeds won't spoil, but they can be stored in the refrigerator, which is really weird. What else do we need to do? We got orangey eggs. We can make some more of the purple kibble. I don't think it helps us, because the Phastus lucius likes the yellow, the exception, which is above the purple. I think. Or is the purple higher? I mean, that takes rare flowers and focal chili. That takes prime meat jerky, sap. I don't know which one's higher on the scale. Doesn't say. I wish it told you which one was the best. We'll just take this out. Some corn? I thought I had more corn than that. Oh, because it was using it for that. Duh. Take this out. We'll go ahead and take these eggs back out. Yeah, we'll just store the spoiling stuff in the refrigerator, just so we don't lose it while we're out. This, some potatoes, some meat, and then some meatos. We can get rid of... What can we get rid of? I think we can get rid of the sap. There's no reason to keep sap. We're not building Adobe at the moment. There. We can, though, if we got any clay left. Do we have any clay? Got some sand, a little bit of sand to make clay with. We'll just make what we can. Just a couple of pieces. Enough for 1, maybe 2 foundations. And then, I guess we just eat the rest of the sap. This good food and water gives you a point of each. It does give you health over time, but it does fill up everything else you need. Right. And then we can put it, what's left, we can put it in preserve bin. It's not that big a deal. It'll preserve it just as good as the refrigerator. Maybe not as long, but just as good. So now, wait on bees. We can come by and look, and they'll say, see how it says 1 of 45? When it says 2 of 45, it has honey in it. Anything above 1, because 1 is going to be the rare flowers. So we need Phastus lucius, but that's going to be annoying. We don't have any treasure maps. We haven't found any good Rexes, so there's a lot of things to do still. Now we don't need bullets now. We'll need trank darts, which you can't use the scope on the gun when it has trank darts, which makes no sense to me. But that's how it's always been. So we have a pretty good gun. So while we wait on honey to be made, do I hear bees? Maybe not. While we wait on the honey, we'll go searching for Rexes, because it'll be fairly easy to find good Rexes. I say that. It'll be easy to find Rexes, maybe not find good Rexes. I know... Oh, map's not loading in. That's weird. Any day now. Can you load, please? Try again. Anything? No? That's funny. Map's just not loading. Anyways, I think like right in here, oops, right in here is always good Rex territory. Like I don't know if it's the same in this version of Scorched, but in the old version of Scorched, there was something that was like hard coded in the game to force Rexes to constantly spawn in that area. Like, so if you could just go there, you could kill Rexes, and they would constantly spawn once you de-rendered and re-rendered that specific spot. Don't ask me why, that's just how it was. Hopefully, this is going to be the same. I don't know if it is the same, but hopefully it is. This spot over here, these big rocks, this dune area here, around this particular rock where this big dune is, that is where it used to just force Rexes to spawn there. So if there's no Rexes there and it sees it, it's like, hey, wait a minute, we're supposed to have Rexes here. So that would be cool. I don't know how much like YouTubers everybody else is watching, but if you know who Syntac is, this is where his base is. Like this big spot here, this is his base. So there's that. I could point out a bunch of people's bases if anybody's interested. If not, that's perfectly fine with me. Alright, so this is also a really good spot for metal. So if we had a Fast Lucius here, we could just ram them into these metal nodes. There's quite a few of them around. You have to go up like that direction, but there are quite a few of them. There's the Rex. Alright, what level are we looking at here? Level 90. Like, look, that's not a bad one to start with. But if I kill it, there might not be any better ones spawning in. Alright, get a lag spike or something loading in. More metal nodes. We'll go ahead and get rid of this one, I guess. Level 90 is not what we're looking for. We want good ones. I mean, you got your health back from using that one. It's a cool red, though. I mean, that red is really nice. If you've seen the animated show, the Gaius's gigantic red T-Rex, it's pretty much an alpha T-Rex. It looks kind of like that. The bummer is, like, these apex drops mean nothing to us. You don't need them for the boss here, so. But this should be prime T-Rex territory. They would also benefit from some kibble too, but bare minimum we need to at least find some. There's one that's level 20. You're terrible. And you can also like walk the waterway and see if you can find some that way. We might fly the waters just to see. I don't know how like I don't know if their bodies being left matters to the spawn. Like, I don't know if it's once you kill them they spawn new, or if like you have to get rid of their body. I don't know if the body counts as like the Rex being spawned in. But if so, we're just gonna make sure we eat them anyway. And then all this stuff we're gonna drop because there's nothing we need. And as long as we don't stick anything on there, Rex, or on the dragon, we won't have to worry about losing stuff. Which I'm hoping is not what happened. There's a Helena note though. We'll grab this while we're here. If we can. There we go.
I'm grateful that Wally allows me time to study the local.
No good. Talking about Wally Idle. who was the lady who tamed dragons in their lore. I don't remember her name as far as like the actual name of that survivor, but anywho, she's not important to us. That was before us. Who needs a history lesson? We need Rexes. I mean, like I said, Rexes aren't the ones we don't have to make a Rex army. That is like the go-to army though. We could make a Ceratosaurus army. If we ever find any. I've still not done a dino wipe. Mostly for things like this, because there's been plenty of time for things to load in, and I don't want to risk losing something trying to get new stuff to spawn in. Just gonna look around here. Not seeing anything. It's fine. We'll circle back to the right once we get to the end here. I think this whole waterway is a spawn area for Rexes. Mostly looks like herbivores though. Nothing that I want. So yeah, we'll take a right and go back. And that's just what this is going to be. This is going to be a very tedious process. But like I said, we got time to kill because we're waiting on honey to be made, which is a time-sensitive thing. Well, I don't know if time-sensitive is the right way to say it. It's going to take a while. If you run a server, or like if you run non-dedicated, there's another sport note, stuff like that, then you can just log off, go do something else other than stay logged in, and just let it do its thing. And plus, you could do multiple. But honestly, once you have one beehive making honey, you're not really going to use all of that honey. I mean, outside of the creatures that you tame with it, like Megatheriums or bears, dire bears, they're good for it. You really don't use it unless you're making kibble. Parasaurs, nothing new. Let's go this way. I'm sure somebody's going to see Rexes and be like, hey, there's one. Alright, what are you? You're level 5. You're literally the lowest level that can spawn in. Great. I was afraid this kind of thing's going to happen. See that color? Green, greenish brown? Funny thing is, yes, we heard you. Funny thing is, like, back when I first was playing Ark, my first T-Rex was that greenish brown. He looked like a largemouth bass, to be completely honest. And so that's what his name was. His name was Bass. And he was my Rex for everything. That was before I knew anything about mutations and breeding and all of that good stuff. There's another one. That was before I knew any of that. And he was just this little 30. Get rid of you. He was just the dog, top dog, max level. First creature that I had gotten even close to max level to start with. So I just thought that was funny. That if the high level we find is also fish colored, then we'll definitely name it Bass. Hopefully we'll get some good colors, but there's one right there. 75 with a mutated baby. Is that baby mutated? Hold up. Let's look. 70. What's going to be tricky? Just land. That is definitely a mutated baby. I think. 75? Yep, you're 77. 2 levels above its parent, which means it is mutated. That's cool. I mean, it would be nice, but honestly, if it was on the parent, we would get it. Being on the baby, we wouldn't. Because could we take advantage of the mutation? Yes. The downside is that we would not be able to get the level bonus from the tame. I'm gonna turn the game volume down just a little bit more, because this is like screaming in my ear. Hope everybody can hear it, because man. But yeah, like I said, if it was on the parent itself, we would get it. But the babies don't get your taming bonus for the taming efficiency, which sucks. I mean, there's a little 15. I think that's something to do with Fast Lucius got 2 babies. I think that is something to do with the Gigantoraptor, because the Gigantoraptor, to my knowledge, gives babies the taming bonus efficiency, like imprint and all that. I think. Now, I haven't ever messed with it, but that's what I understand. If we ever get on a map, well, that was definitely a low level. If we ever get on a map where there is one, we'll definitely tame it. But right now, even if I had the mod on, I don't think we would actually get it because, again, it shares. It supposedly shares spawns with other things. Look there, yep, another Rex. So yeah, it does tell it to put Rexes here. That's an 85 male. I mean, so we have a 95 and an 85 so far. We just gotta keep on doing this. Stamina? Yeah, grrr. Look, I may be out of stamina, but I can still fight you. It's not doing terrible damage. Then we'll just drop all of this. And I'm gonna fly before I put that point in because then you don't have to worry about doing the animation. So go back over here. Back to this zone. There's a Rex there. So yeah, 2 Rexes at least. Level 5 again. Man, that's terrible. You would think we'd get something besides low level. But at least we're able to find them. I'm out of stamina again. We should probably put some points in stamina. Because dragon stamina is terrible, and our stamina is only 595. Yeah, that's terrible. Well, enough, it seems really low, especially for a dragon. Well, we're 170, so we're really not that leveled. Or no, scratch that. I think the egg was a 110, so we might actually be fairly leveled for this, for what this started out as. As far as like flying around, you really don't use a whole lot of stamina, but as soon as you start using this breath, 85 again. Alright. We get you too. Big bug zapper. Now the question is going to be, is that a Microraptor? I think it's an Archaeopteryx. They work kind of like a parachute if you have a major shoulder pet. You think I would have used them before now, but yeah. I never even think about them until I see them out in the wild. There's a Rex down there. We got level 20. Man. So the other question we're going to have to answer, I think there's another one out there. No, it's a Parasaur. Is, are we going to go for mutations on Rexes? That is a very good question. Because, you wait till I get some stamina. Grrr. I mean, stacking. Anything good? No. Stacking melee mutations and health mutations is nice. Problem is, it's a very long endeavor. Like, it'll take a long time. 120. Hey, we're gonna get you. Because that is the highest level one we have found. Now, we're gonna do this without a trap. Probably against my best judgment. If I fall off, then that's my fault. Yep. You follow. So what we can do is we can kind of fly a little high where he can't quite get to us. And stand here. And as long as you're on passive. I missed. On Nexus, you don't get a headshot bonus, so you just go to hit them. Hopefully we don't hit our dragon in the face or the wing. Yeah, you're a nice color too. Hopefully it won't take too many. This is a good long neck. Yeah. Oh, I missed. And if I don't fall off, because that'll be very embarrassing. Stand up closer to the head. There we go. Tease it. It's not cheating if it's official, okay? I don't know what that means. I think it means thunderstorm. I don't think all of them mean thunderstorm until a thunderstorm happens. Oh, I missed. That's fine. Let's reload the gun. Oh, you coming back? He might go past his torpor run just to right back to re-engage, huh? Oh, there you go. Hello. Yep. Make sure that was my dragon. That was my dragon. Oops. There you go. Go that way. Yeah. Wide circle, please. If you go to sleep right there, that'd be really nice. Yeah. Missed. Alright, well, reload and go get him. Grr. Looking kind of rough, buddy. Why don't you take a nap? We have no way to look at his torpor, but... Oh, missed. Oh, you coming back? Nope. Missed. Oh yeah, that should have hit. Alright. That hit. Chase him down. You walking around the rocks ain't gonna save you. Oh, missed. Alright. Well, we have plenty of prime on us. We don't have kibble. And he's down. Good. Now, from what I understand about this taming tracker is, tame's in progress. Sometimes it puts them up. It did. It put it up that time. So if I do this, I can track him. But it's going to say Jerboa, which makes absolutely no sense. But we can see it's torpor, which is all I really care about. So we're going to let him stay. If I'm not mistaken, the Rex likes the yellow kibble as well. My dragon okay? Oh yeah, he was building torpor before I shot him. We've got plenty of darts that took about 25 darts, even though I missed a couple. We'll go and look for more Rexes. Why don't we get that one down? Because that's a male. Oh, we can't see that. But we do need a female now. So, wild male 50, huh? You ain't gonna cut it, buddy. Even though you got babies. 2 babies? I don't care about it. Right, messing with the bugs, everybody. Alright. And as long as he stays down, we'll worry about his food later. Like, I think you could, like, switch. So, like, this is the Jerboa it's tracking. If I untrack that, it's still saying it's tracking it. Which makes no sense, because this is the Jerboa we got on our shoulder, just so everybody knows. It was just a quick backpack. So we untrack you. If I hit untrack all, then we'll go tames in progress. And then add him. There we go. Hey, now it's working. So you just have to untrack everything and then go back to tracking him. Alright, we'll let him sleep. He'll get hungry. Be a nice quick tame. Now we just gotta find some more. Hopefully he doesn't block the spawn of Rexes, which looks like he won't. The green one. Level 35 male. Yep, not good enough, buddy, not good enough. Well, look, at level 100. You know what? We will take it. We'll take it. It's the highest one we found so far. At minimum, we'll at least knock it out. We can tank the damage on the Thyla pretty easily. Ooh, maybe not. He's hitting pretty hard. She's hitting pretty hard. Shoot it and run, shoot it and run. I hate doing this on the back of animals, but because it handles like the, well, it doesn't even handle like the four-wheeler or the ATV on Halo. Your left analog stick is your front is your forward, reverse, and your turn. Your camera is nothing. It's independent, which I understand why, but... Haha, shot you in the face. I mean, it doesn't do anything extra, but... There we go. You're right away now. I like they added the sound to the darts, though. Choo! And you're down. Sweet. Do I have prime on me? No, because I just dumped it all. Well, while you're there, you're easy to spot. I'm gonna go see about getting some prime. I could just pick one off the bag, but make one more pass down here to see what we see. Nothing. So that'll be over here then. Yeah. Anything over here? You are. What level are you? You're level 50. That's fine. We'll get the prime from this one. And we'll feed the one that's been starving for a while. Because it should tame up really quickly now. Let me up. And we'll go babysit the other one. I might continue to look around while it tames, but nothing should mess with them here. They are kind of the apex predator of this area. Hi. 12? Hopefully that's enough. Oh yeah, what's that? Good. Stats-wise, you are 8,000's pretty good. 366 is okay. Only thing you really care about is melee and health. Now we'll put him in a cryo ball. We're gonna actually see how many points he got. Alright, so health got 33 points, which is good. Weight's got 32, which is 35 in melee though. That's really good. 29 in oxygen, which doesn't really do anything for us. I mean, all in all, it's an okay. It's okay. Not bad. No, not great, but... Oh, you're fighting because you had a baby, huh? Just gonna get some meat so I can heal the Thala. Alright, so we'll make another look up here. I mean, they'll have to drop, like... If it takes 4 pieces, it'll have to drop 200 health, or 200 food. It's probably going to block this spawn, though. But if it needs 5 pieces, that means it's going to be 250, because when you're using food, not kibble, it takes... Dismiss that. If you're using food, not kibble, it's 50 points per feed. But if you're using kibble, it's 100 points of food per feed. Alright, what are you? Level 10, of course you are. Like I said, we got a while to wait before that other one's gonna get up, so I'm just gonna keep doing this, and then we'll go up there and tame that other one whenever it gets good and hungry. Oh, one more. Good enough. Alrighty. So that's female. She's got, let's see, melee 337 versus his 366, so his is better. Health, his is better. That's really all we care about. 760 weight, 820. Food. Of course, this is higher. We'd rather have her food put on him. She's got better stamina, though. She got 26 points, he got 21 points. So, yeah. So, we want her stamina with the rest of his stats, for the most part. Except for maybe food. We'll be perfectly fine getting a lower food stat. Now, you're hurt, so Put you away. Get back out 9-volt. Who's still pretty hurt, I'm sure. They don't heal in the cryopods, so. Oh, maybe he does. Maybe they do heal in cryopods. At least the modded ones. But, I mean, that's enough Rex looking for today. We'll probably combine the stats on the 2 that we have. And that'll be the start of our army. I mean, bare minimum, like you can see, the Rex is... The ones that I had down was kind of blocking spawns. But we were still getting plenty to choose from. They're just low level. Terrible choices, but there were choices. But this will be good enough. We could probably get the best stats of the ones we got and then breed out some babies from the perfect parents and use that to fight at least the Gamma. Now, I'm fairly confident that even with non-force leveled and non-mutated and such, I think they'll be fine with Gamma. Bare minimum, because we have a really good Rex blueprint. Now, we have a Rex saddle that is really nice, but we also have a Rex saddle blueprint that is good. I don't know which of the 2 is better. I mean, the blueprint is better just because we can make more of them, but I'm kind of curious what the armor's like on the one we have compared to the other one. We can take a look here since we're back at base now, so let's give it a little look-see. We come back with everything we're left with, right? Uh-oh. Our power's off. No way, I just left the cooker on. Whoops. My bad. Turn that off. How are we looking? 4. So we got 3 pieces of honey. Sweet. You don't really have to have ghillie, but mostly just have bug repellent. And sometimes bug repellent doesn't work. Or you can just, tank through the bees. That's not a big deal. Do I have bug repellent left? Usually not like it because the bug repellent used to put a cloud around you. You had to walk around in, and that was annoying. Alright, so we got this. How are we looking? 3 pieces of honey. Heck yeah. Which is convenient, because that means we can make 3 pieces of kibble. I mean, we really didn't need it for what we were doing. Yes. No. Yes. That's what we need. So we just need the Lazarus chowder, so we get 3 of them, and then 3 of the eggs. And 30 mihos. So, this... the eggs, which will be 65, 70, and the 110, and then 3 Lazarus. And that should be enough to make our first max level kibble. This. What are we missing? Just turn it on. And then, boom. 3 max level kibbles. Gotta love it. So now we can breed dragons just to use their eggs. Heck yeah, looks for kibble form. So put that in there. Let them keep doing their thing because they're working. How many flowers do we have? 58. That's plenty of time. It doesn't tell you a timer on this though, which is weird. All the new stuff tells you like a timer of how long it'll be active, which that's fine. We just keep checking. And now we'll look for the Rex blueprint. We've kept only the good blueprints, but this is the best one we got. It's a 130. It's got 14,000 hide to make it. It's not hard to come by, I guess. So 130 on that one. And then I'm sure we have a saddle. Rex. It's 265. So yeah, that'll definitely go on whichever one we ride. So whichever one's imprinted for us, that one will be the one we use that for. We'll drop off these, and then we'll empty the Jerboa. I don't like you have to look away. So we've got that. Some soup. Scissors. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You can keep the ghillie in case we need it. Who knows? We might need it for something. Plus, it only weighs like a pound a piece or so. 2 pounds on some of it. We can get rid of the majority of this because we're not really going to need that. The bullets too. Anything that's going to reduce some weight altogether on us. So, scissors in there. Saddle. The advanced sniper bullets because we want to fix that gun, but we don't have the resources to do it yet. Keep the grenades. for the fastest Lucius thing we're gonna do. And then the rest of that can go in a refrigerator. Again, thank you. So this in there, and we could put this in there too. It's not gonna hurt anything. No, my darts. Wrong button. Give me my darts back, please. Thank you. Put that in there. We don't really need any more narcotics. All right. So, yeah, we got some really good kibble. We could make some more of the purple kibble with the RG eggs, but now that we can make the best, we just gotta wait on the honey. That's even better. So, that gives us... Excuse you? Is anything fighting you over here? Usually a pego over here. No? No. What's your timer right now? 10 hours. Boy, we've been at this for quite a while, like 4 hours or something a day. 10 hours left? That is a little ridiculous. One thing I have noticed, though, and I don't know if it's like when it fills up or what, but there'll be a bag down here with resources in it. Now, I don't know if that's like on purpose. Get up here and look, 'cause you see, he's got resources on him. Now, he doesn't really get much more than this. And if I look over here, you can see, that's the resources he gets. So we get oil, salt, sulfur, stone, sand, flint, and cactus sap, which are all good things. They're very helpful things, especially if we're going to get rock golems, sulfur. Or, you know, mess around with some more dragons. I don't think we'll need sulfur, but we'll get sulfur from them, but this is faster. Of course, we'll get stone. I don't know how much of it collects. Like, it's got 30 slots, but I think there's a cap on how many resources it'll passively collect. I don't know yet. Who knows? But, you see, sulfur, you can't collect any of this by hand, you see? Nothing. None of these rocks. You kind of just walk through them. Kind of a visual effect thing of this stuff being here. When it's out in the wild, it's like all this stuff is kind of solid. You can't really harvest it, but it's solid. Then when you tame it, it's just there. It's just a reflection of what it's got. Now to get down, I should go from a roof probably. I really don't know how you're supposed to get it. Ow. I don't know how you're supposed to get off that thing, but that's how we're gonna do it. Now that we have Rexes, I'm kind of afraid to leave them in cryopods without not knowing what happened to our other our Fastless Lucius. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna like save, and then we'll throw it out. You're good, and then the other one. Cool. Now the colors we got aren't terrible, especially on this first one here. This male is really nice. Come out of 179. That one come out of 149. Like I said, their stats, it's not terrible. We're not going to put any points in because we want them to just be this. And when we breed them, we'll try to get, like I said, the best. I think she's got better stamina. So 1,500 stamina to his 1,300. So stamina really doesn't matter because we're not going to be riding them. Aside from the one that we might ride, or hopefully we'll have a UT at that point. Uranus. We'll definitely want to Uranus. But in the off chance that we need to breed a beautiful baddie butt, yeah, that's right. We'll try to pump for all the best stats. At bare minimum, I want all of the father stats here, the health, the melee for the most part. If I get them on a pair of identical babies, so a male and a female with the same stats, we'll just start using them. Because that'll be our breeding pair, ones with identical stats. So that can be the basis of our mutation line. So like we'll breed the identical stats together until we get one that's 2 levels above, check to see which stat mutates, and if it's a health or a melee, we'll use it and breed it into more. Hopefully, yeah, that's how it goes. I don't know if you know how breeding goes. If you don't, then we'll figure it out together. At least I can show you what I know. But yeah, that's what we're gonna. Excuse you. Would you be quiet over there? So, that's what we're going to... Whoa. I've noticed, see how the jerboa is like off-centered? The reason for that is, every time I level it up while it's on my shoulder, it messes up its position on my shoulder. And if I just do this, he puts him back. Ta-da! Ta-da! We can jump, and he's stuck to my shoulder again. There. Now, So yeah, that's where we're going in this one. We got some Rexes. We got a bee. So we're getting honey. Look, man, don't tell me about storms on this. This is the end, and you're messing up the outro. But if you like content like this and you like this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And I hope to see you all in the next one.